Oh, hey, Francis. It's Matt Shodell over at Kane Sport. Wanted to ask you about the offensive line's mentality entering this game. I mean, is this one of these situations where you guys really feel like the game rests on your shoulders in the trenches?
I mean, every game rests on our shoulders. It always starts with the trenches. We move the line and we hold the line. So everything starts up front.
Okay, next we'll go to Adam and then Jordan, you're next.
Hey Cece, how are you?
Doing good. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. So obviously, huge game to kick off the year. Just, I mean, how much are you looking forward to just running through that smoke, getting the season underway with, kind of a marquee matchup?
Yeah, I'm very excited for this. I mean, Notre Dame is a one hell of a team. They don't have an off button. So there's going to be all 4 quarters of fun and compete. So I'm really excited for Hard Rock. They're coming down here, and these are one of the games you sign up for as a Hurricane.
And I asked Mark Fletcher yesterday, but just, what have you told maybe some of the younger guys or the new guys, just like what it's like to that feeling of running through the smoke and, getting, playing in front of this kind of crowd and stuff?
Yeah, I remember my freshman year, and my brother was here as well. He helped me throughout the process. I mean, one of the things that he told me was always focus on, like, don't let the distraction get to you, but always focus on your job and doing the best of your ability to compete and everything. One of the things they said too was, like, it's like a high school game. Don't worry about anything. Don't be scared. Don't have anxiety. It's just a high school game. And that helped me out throughout my whole freshman year. And, now I'm getting used to it. So my my what I can say to the young guys is, it's just another high school game.
And one more question on that topic. Sorry for kind of taking over, but when you're on the sidelines, like obviously the crowd's getting the loudest when you guys are on defense, and when you're on the sidelines, I know you're going over things with Coach Mirabon and your teammates and everything, but do you ever take a moment to kind of soak it in and be like, "This is really cool"?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I expect Sunday when the defense are up, I expect my seat to be shaken. And I look forward to it.
Jordan, we'll go to you.
Yeah, hey there, Cece. For a couple questions from my end. First off, just what are you seeing from Notre Dame's defensive line, and what type of challenges are you expecting from them? And I guess just the how much are you looking forward to that type of challenge in week one, your O line versus their D line?
Oh yeah. I mean, throughout my whole study, they don't have an off button. That's one thing they pride themselves on, is like they go full speed every play. And these are the type of teams that are hard, are the teams that don't give up in every scenario. So I'm excited for this game. This game, it's gonna be all 4 quarters of fun and compete and everything, so I look forward to it.
And now that you've had a full fall camp with Carson being able to participate and actually go through drills and everything, what has stood out about him, and what has been your sense of just his level of excitement, his readiness to get back on the field after the way his season ended last year and him wanting to get back out there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel my boy's ready. This guy's been locked in from day one, and he's ready to go. I can just sense it. I can just feel it from him that he's out there, and he's locked in. He's been making calls. Being in the film room and everything. So I'm really excited for it.
All right, Anez. I guess pushing CC out of the way was your first block of Notre Dame week for the media to see. But I want to ask you about Notre Dame's front seven. They have a couple of defensive ends who are apparently healthy now. What have you seen from that group on film? How big's that challenge?
I think it's gonna be a great challenge for us. You got one of the DNs, he like 6'7". He kind of big, and you got four coming back. I mean, you got five coming back, and I think he very like quick with his hands and stuff. So I do think it's gonna be a good challenge for us to go against those guys, those edges.
Jordan?
Yeah, hey there, Coop. Two questions from me. First off, just Notre Dame top 10 matchup to start the season, Sunday night. All eyes from the college football world are basically going to be on you guys Sunday night. How much do you embrace those type of games, especially to kick off a season?
Uh, I don't really like really care too much about it, about like the crowd or like how big the game will be. I mean, I love playing in front of big crowds. I love playing in front of under the lights. I love night games. So I'm just gonna take it as a good experience. I mean, I'm just gonna go out there and all of us just gonna try to perform as a team. So
Yeah, and then I asked CC about this, but now that you guys have had a full camp with Carson being able to work with you guys, go through all the drills, go through all the motions, just what has stood out about him over the past month, and what are you sensing from him as he gets ready for his first game with you guys?
Carson has been doing a great job since he's been here, since he started like participating in practice and stuff. He also a great leader, like he's very vocal. And he makes sure like everybody like well aligned in the sign, get their job done. So I think it's a good thing that he came in and was ready to like take over the offense. So that's a good job that he's doing.
All right, Adam, we'll go to you.
Hey, Anez, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. Just looking at like, the whole O-line, how do you feel like the offensive line's depth has come along and just the younger guys like SJ, Jaden, all those guys who've maybe been on campus just since January, how have they come along since they got here?
I think all the young guys that came along very well, like guys like you said, like SJ, Max Buchanan, Jay Wiggerson, all those guys. I think all those guys coming on very good. They learn fast, and they also like just sit back. They don't really like try to do too much. They just try to take, cause we got a very like experienced group of like starters. So I feel like they just came in and just learn everything very fast, and they just doing what they can do, try to compete. So I think it's a good thing that they're doing.
Yeah, hey James. Obviously this is your first not just game at Miami, but part of the rivalry against Notre Dame. So you're sort of getting both things at the same time. Can you just talk about sort of your outlook, how you approach a game like this, and how comfortable you are now in this Miami Hurricanes offense?
Yeah, I'm super comfortable in the offense here. Getting here in spring was a really good thing for me to get around the guys and learn the system and learn all the calls and get comfortable playing with the guys around me. And yeah, we're really excited for the first game of the season. Obviously we have a tremendous challenge ahead of us, but we're looking forward to it and we're fired up.
All right, next we'll go to Jordan, and then Adam, you'll follow him.
Yeah, hey there, James. Speaking of the challenges, just what are you seeing from Notre Dame's front seven, and what type of challenges will that pose for the offensive line?
Yeah, they're really good all around on defense. They've got playmakers all over the field, and up front they're really strong, really stout. They move well. They create a lot of challenges for us that we have to be ready for. They've got linebackers that are really good at making tackles and playing downhill and playing fast. So we're gonna have to bring it Sunday, and we're ready for it.
And then you also mentioned your comfort level with everyone now that you've been here for a bit, specifically with Carson, just what's your comfort level with him now, especially now that you guys have about a month to be able to actually work together in live drills and whatnot?
Yeah, Carson's great. I'm super comfortable playing with Carson. I think I can say the same thing for everyone on the offense and everyone on the team. And we've got tremendous confidence in him, and we're excited to watch him ball out on Sunday.
Hey, James, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. So obviously, it's an exciting matchup on Sunday, but it's like right out the gate, you guys are playing at the national runner-up, not like a team, not like an FCS team or a weaker team. So just how much of a challenge is it where it's a team where if you make a mistake, even just like a getting the kinks out in week one, that they're going to capitalize it. Like how much of the coaches, I guess, been preaching like you have to be on your game like from the first whistle.
Yeah, like I said before, they're super talented and have a great team and a great scheme, and it's obviously a great program. So it's going to be a huge challenge for us. And I think at the end of the day, no matter who you're playing, you know that you need to play winning football and kind of treat everyone as a faceless opponent. And I think if you get caught up in all the external factors and you get excited for one game and you're not excited for one game, I think that's how you get beat in the long run, and that's not playing winning football. So, they got a great team, and we got to bring it on Sunday, and we're confident we will.
And obviously, you've played at different places. Just how excited are you to, get on the field for the first time, run through the smoke at UM, is kind of like, be a part of this program in a game for the first time?
Yeah, I'm pumped for it. I've never been to a game at Hard Rock before, so having this week one is going to be awesome. I'm really excited to see how our fans bring the juice and bring the energy week one, and I'm really hoping they'll show up for us and give us an advantage.
You got me there now?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, thank you. Carson, thank you for for doing this today. It's Mike DePasquale, Fox ABC Miami. Let me ask you this. Mario said that the big moments don't phase you because you've been in big games before. But is this different for you considering you face a team that comes in ranked 6, just played the national championship game, and all the hype that comes with it?
No, it's not different. Honestly, I've played in a lot of football games. Me as well as a lot of my other teammates, we've played in a lot of big games. Me personally, obviously speaking on my experiences, I've walked in on the road against the number one team in the country. I've gone on the road against top 10 teams multiple times in my career, and it it's just another football game, right? It's another opportunity to go compete, another opportunity to go have fun and enjoy, playing with my brothers, playing with my teammates, and ultimately getting to finally show, what we're capable of, right? So that's what I'm really excited for, is finally having the chance and opportunity to play with these guys that, we've been working so hard this offseason for these opportunities, and this is what we do it for. So
If I can follow up real quick, do you embrace this opportunity, just the magnitude of this game, the first game of the season, when you face a team like Notre Dame?
yeah, I mean, obviously it's a challenging opponent. I mean, they're gonna press on defense. They're gonna, play really hard on offense up front. I mean, they got good backs, good wide receivers, good DBs. I mean, they're stout all across the board. Very talented team with a great coach. And again, like I said, it's just another football game, right? Like that's the motto, that's the mindset, and another opportunity for us to compete, right? It's the first game. Everyone's super excited, super pumped, and we're ready for the challenge. So
Thank you.
All right, next up, we'll go to Matt, and then Adam, you're next.
Yeah, hey Carson, Matt Sodell over at Kane Sport. Now that we're in game week and just really pretty close to the game, can you sort of gauge if somehow you're even better now than pre-injury, or maybe how you're different now than before the injury?
yeah, I don't think anything's different, to be honest. Football's football at the end of the day, right? I mean, the concepts are there. The defense is going to be defense. They're going to run their blitzes, their coverages, their whatever. Every defense has an identity. Every offense runs essentially. Everybody runs the same stuff, right? It might look a little bit different and be called different names, but I don't know. It's football, right? It's quarterback. It's get the ball to the guys who are going to make plays and get us into the right place, right? So I don't know, man. It's the same old game. I feel great. I mean, that's really all I can say about that.
Yeah, it's the I feel great part I wanted you to hammer in on a little bit. Arm strength, dexterity, quickness, has anything changed?
I feel great. I mean, I feel like I'm the best I've ever been. I'm in a great mindset, mentality. The guys around me, man, have been working their tails off, and we've all been working really hard together. So, again, I'm really excited for the opportunity to just go out and compete. But I mean, I feel like I'm in a great spot, mentally, physically, and just all around.
All right, Adam, we'll go to you, and then Jordan, you're next.
Hey Carson, just first off, I mean, just how excited are you for, your Miami debut, getting a chance to run through the smoke, play for another historic program. Just how exciting is that?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm super excited, and it's been so long since I've had the opportunity to go out on a football field and play the game I love, right? And now for it to be, here at the U, with these guys that obviously I've become really close with over the past 8 months, it it's it's an opportunity that you don't get many of them, right? I mean, guaranteed we have 12 of these opportunities, and you work, I mean, the rest of the year for those 12 opportunities. So you never take them for granted, no matter who the opponent is, and whether it's on the home or away. Luckily, like we're starting it out at home, which is going to be dope, to be able to go out there and play in front of all those fans in Hard Rock, and get to experience that. So I'm really looking forward to it.
And then just, speaking of the work you put in, what were some of the things we haven't spoken to you since the beginning of fall camp? So just what were some of the things that you were working on the most, getting up to speed with, just throughout the course of the last month?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for me, and I kind of talked about it at the beginning of fall camp whenever I did media after that first day, is just the biggest thing is just being consistent, just showing up and really being the same person each and every day, right? Whether that's off the field, on the field, right? How I'm able to be a leader and kind of just being the guy that everyone else around me needs, right? That was my biggest thing. And then because the physical part takes care of itself, right? I mean, I've been throwing a football forever, and football's football, right? The timing is going to be the same. The coverages are going to be the same. The blitzes are going to be the same. It's all the same stuff, which, being consistent in that and not getting tired of simplicity almost. I don't know how to explain that. But that's how I'd say it's just not getting tired of keeping it simple and just being consistent, which wins football games. So I'm really excited to actually have the opportunity to play against, other people, right? I mean, we've been practicing against our defense for what, a month now throughout fall camp and now this week of prep for Notre Dame. So to finally, go out and have the opportunity to showcase our talent, our skills is what I'm most excited about.
All right, Jordan, you're up next, and then after that, we'll go to Andrea.
Yeah, hey there, Carson. I was curious now that you've been able to throw and build those rapports with your receivers, just what are your thoughts on the receiver room as a whole? What are the group strengths and just what stands out about the potential of that group of guys you're going to be throwing the ball to this year?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing which I love so much about them that stands out is their willingness and like just how much they want to learn. Like how like they want to be on the same page with me just as much as I want to be on the same page with them because like it's a two-way street, right? Like I can sit there and be like, yo, like you need to do this way, whatever, whatever. Like, and if it just goes one through one ear and out the other, like it doesn't mean anything, right? And if they're not constantly coming up to me like wanting to be better and wanting to be better, like I can only do so much, right? But the way that they approach it like is honestly like unreal. Like I that's literally the thing that I love the most about them, and it has expedited the process and expedited our chemistry so fast. And again, like it translates onto the field because when you have that mental side and that willingness and want to learn and get better each and every day, I mean it translates over to the field so fast.
And then also, I just wanted to ask you just about the rest of the quarterback room, just how you guys worked together throughout spring when you weren't able to throw, and then fall as you guys are working together, specifically with Emory, just the rapport you guys have and what stood out about the rest of the group that's in that room with you.
Yeah, I mean, I think the coolest thing, obviously, like me coming in and it just being like a late transfer and just happening also sudden is I feel like we have a really good relationship in that quarterback room. And I really love those dudes and just spending time with them and being around them. I mean, we're around each other so much. I mean, during fall camp, you're here 15 hours a day and like you're with those dudes more than anything, right? I mean, I see these guys at the facility obviously more than I see my own family these days. So I mean, they've really become like brothers to me, and it's just always a good time because of how locked in everybody is and how much everybody helps each other, right? And that's why I say it's a good time because it's always enjoyable to, learn and get better with people that, are going to push you and strive to make you better as well.
All right, Andrea, we'll go to you, and then Daryl, you'll wrap us up.
Hey, Carson, good to see you again. They're obviously starting freshman or redshirt freshman at quarterback. And as you mentioned earlier, you've kind of been there, done that. How much of advantage do you feel like that gives you guys because of your veteran experience and having played in games like this?
Um, I don't know. I mean, for me, obviously, having the experience that I have and having played a lot of football games, it's a comfort level thing, you go out there, you've been there, you've done it, and you just feel comfortable out there. You feel lax. And I feel like there's a lot of other guys on this team too that, have played in a lot of football games, right? Especially on the offensive side of the ball. But you just feel comfortable out there. And for us, that's, I feel like that is what helps you on the field is like being comfortable, playing loose, having fun, enjoying the competition aspect of it. Because when you're out there and you're not loose, you're not comfortable, you're uncomfortable, you're tight, you're thinking, you can't play fast, you can't react, right? So a lot of that comes in preparation as well, right? So I really feel like we've prepared really well. And again, it's Wednesday, but it's a Tuesday practice because we're playing on Sunday. So we still have a Wednesday type practice, a Thursday type practice, a Friday type practice, Saturday walkthroughs, and then or Friday walkthroughs. But you know what I'm saying? Because then we play on Sunday. So we still have a whole week really left of preparation. And again, that'll just continue to make us more comfortable in the game plan and who our opponent is and who we're facing. So again, looking forward to the rest of that and continue to prepare and, get ready for Sunday.
All right, Daryl, you'll bring us home.
Yeah, Carson, what's going on? I had a chance to sit down and interview you 2 years ago, right before you were named the starter at Georgia, and you communicated that day how the journey of sitting and waiting had you ready to play and prepared you to play, and you went out and put up the numbers. Now it's 2 years later. Like, who is Carson the quarterback today, and how have you grown?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. I think I'm still that same kid that, had that hunger and that, ferociousness and like just wanting to succeed and win and compete. That first time that we had talked to each other, right? The only difference is now I have the experience under my belt. And I'm more mature and I'm more grown and I know how to handle specific situations and moments, right? Which obviously that only happens through experience, and experience is your biggest teacher. And the things that I've been able to go through over the past 2 years, I don't think many people have gone through, right? So on top of me being the ferocious competitor that I am, I also now have the experience under my belt. And I think that that obviously is a huge part of who I am, and not only as a quarterback but also just as a person as well. So
Appreciate it. I think you just fired up all Miami.